Bulldogs head coach. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Got a man. It's Evans. Could not make his way to the corner.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. Taylor wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Fluff. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Bulldogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Four wideouts in, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on 3rd down. Taylor wants to throw it. Makes the grab. There he goes. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got him. Smashes through the tackle. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll operate out of split backs. Wide receiver going in motion. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The screen, and watch out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Gauze. Fights off a defender. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Man, that D tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and he was able to get that tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Oh, they're after Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll down it just inside the 30. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, running back gets to give. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Fluff. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes him talk to the hand. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
They'll give it to Fluff. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Hey, you could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. On first down, it's Bothwell again. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Sends it back in motion. Got his man on the outside. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Taylor wants to throw. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it can go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Floats it out in space. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Keeps it on the draw. Here's a little room there, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. Using the quick game. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Makes the catch. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. looking to fire. Unloads it left. That's caught. It's Jackson. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. NC State going up tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross. 886 bouncer. 886 bouncer.
Looking to throw again. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Got a man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Couldn't find any room at all, and he'll lose 7 on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Pocket breaking down. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop now to see what they do on 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They'll ride the hot hand. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout called by NC State. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Taylor wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Breaks loose. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Wolfpack. How about this defense take back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Wilson. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Taylor wants to throw. Stepping to the right. Makes the grab. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a third down situation, and they still can't execute. It's a slow start for this defense. They better find some answers because they've already dug themselves a hole.
Wide receiver comes in motion. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Four receivers set, two on each side on 2nd and 8. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Punts it out of the air. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
This offense is trying to build on this lead right now, playing with tons of confidence. What a nice job there. Pass protection, quarterback doing a really great job, seeing the defense, reading the coverage, and being on the same page as his intended target. It's a big pickup for the offense, and here they go. They're trying to score more points.
The Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
Taylor wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That's going to wrap it up here in the 1st half. Stay tuned. 2nd half not too far away. He'll put toe to leather and get this 2nd half started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
That's caught. It's Gauze. They're able to get it. Just shy of the 1st down marker. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Showing off the arms. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Runs through a tackle. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Still running at the 40. Wide open spaces. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the comeback is on.
And you got to love the mindset that this squad just came out with in the second half. Clearly could not run the football the way they wanted to in the first half. Second half came out with energy, with passion, got the running game going, and then no surprise, they go down the field, they double up their rushing yards, Palma, and they punch it in the end zone.
You give the guys up front a ton of credit, too, because they were missing some assignments, getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football. And they had a little bit of a come to Jesus, it seems, at halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement out front. That made all the difference here on this drive with their ability to run it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the... Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. The inside handoff. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Now on 2nd down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Taking it the other way. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Clef Bothwell. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Clef Bothwell again. Powers through the defender. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Evans. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's a give to Bothwell.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Bulldogs! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups, and you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Bailey. Pressure coming. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking for his man in the middle. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half, and here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. NC State quick to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Fires to the tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it on the move. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina State!
Defense has got to do a better job of crowding this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Taylor wants to throw it. They're working that left side. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he slides down, and he got just enough to pick up the first down.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time, and then taking off and getting north. And just so gifted when he's in the open field. That's going to really give a jolt to his offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged out of the air. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. On first down, it's Bothwell again. Might have got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. The run inside. It's Scott. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go.
Breaks into the open. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. NC State going up tempo. Off play action on first down. Under fire. Finds a man on the left. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. NC State with the 1st and 10 here.
Well, the offense is trying to make it look like runs, so they play fake, and the tight end, he comes right out of his stance, vertical downfield, gets one-on-one with a much smaller DB, and is able to make the catch for a big gain.
Off play action. Under fire. Maybe some room here. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Tosses it incomplete. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They'll throw it from the red zone. That pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna look downfield again. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat.
214 close. 214 close. Hey, kill it. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. A chance for the defense to get off the field. Ninth play of the drive will be a 3rd and 9. To the air, it's Bailey. Rushes on him. Scrambling to the left. The throw. And the timing just a hair off.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, NC State. Makes the grab inbounds. The Wolfpack fight back. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Taylor wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
Not only did he nail it, the direction is perfect as it heads to the sideline. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
The RPO, it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll give it to Fluff. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout called by NC State. That's their second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out.
And 3rd and long as a defensive lineman, man, I'm thinking fly up the field, get to the quarterback. They sneak in the option. The defense not ready. He didn't even have to pitch it. He just kept it himself and gets the 3rd and long situation.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.
And there's nothing better than victory formation on another person's field when it's really quiet. They've been loud, screaming all game, and now you know and they know this one's over, and there's nothing they can do about it.